What is up, everyone? Thank you for clicking on my YouTube channel, the Celos Film Club. Today we're going to be talking about some Spider-Man Brand New Day, news. We do have kind of leaked pictures of the villains Tarantula and Boomerang. They're going to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day, and also Scorpion. And also, guys, we got an official synopsis of what Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to be about, and I can't wait to talk to you guys about it. But before we get started talking about some Tom Holland Spider-Man Brand New Day, don't forget to like, subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you guys do not miss a beat or any of the movie news. Alright, guys, now with a lot of leaks and people speculating of what's going to be happening in Spider-Man Brand New Day, we finally got a new look of what the villains are going to look like, and they've been going around the internet left and right, guys. We got brand new looks of what the Tarantula is gonna look like, what Boomerang's gonna look like, and also Scorpion, what he's gonna look like, and I can't wait to show it to you guys. But yeah, let's look at this. So this is, I'm just gonna look at a different random website. This is a direct, and then what's it called, and we're gonna look through the pictures and talk a little bit about it. So Spider-Man has 4 reviews. A first look at 2 brand new day villains, Tarantula and Boomerang. Let me scroll down real quick. So pretty much, let me scroll down. So as you see on the banner, Boomerang and Tarantula appear right next to each other, and let's see, and then you see Scorpion on the right side of this banner. This is an image that's been going around, and I think it's being showcasing on the Brand New Day marketing team. Here's a closer look at Boomerang. He does have that kind of classic Boomerang look. It's kind of gray or black with like a white and like a lighter gray kind of vest. Has his iconic boomerangs that he's holding with some white gloves and those shades that he has on with the helmet. He looks pretty good. He looks like that character. What is his name? Red that was played by Sylvester Stallone. Looks pretty cool though. I do think that this is a pretty cool look. I think it's gonna look cool in live action. Now let's scroll down a little bit, guys. Now we also have his Tarantula. So Tarantula, this is Tarantula right here, guys. He looks pretty cool. Hopefully his mask looks a little cooler in person. But overall I think he looks pretty awesome, guys. I think he does have that like vest looking thing. I'm not sure if he's gonna have his powers here because Tarantula usually has powers. Why would he have this crazy looking vest? I get the mask and kind of has that little ninja kind of ribbon flowing in the back, which looks pretty cool. Let me see, this show us a little bit of, I'll just scroll up. Let's see where they show us Scorpion. Scorpion's on the right. As you can see, guys, I think he's going to be just a guy in a mechanical suit. I think he's going to end up getting all this, all his suit materials from all those pieces that they recover from Spider-Man Homecoming, and I think that's how he's gonna make a suit. Somehow he's gonna get with Vulture, and I think that's how they're gonna come about. Even though no one knows who Tom Holland and Spider-Man is going to be. And let me scroll down, guys. Yeah, these look very comic book accurate, as you can see. Boomerang looks exactly how it looks identical how he looks in the comic books. And Tarantula, similar-ish, to be honest. He has that ninja ribbon coming out from the back. The mask is a little slightly different, but the suit itself looks a lot different. I know it has the same color schemes, but I'm not sure where he's wearing the vest, and that makes me feel that he is going to be a not gonna have his superpowers. He's just gonna be like a vigilante or whatnot. But yeah, they look pretty cool, guys. I'll give you guys a little rundown of who Tarantula and Boomerang are, if you guys are not familiar with them. Boomerang and Tarantula aren't a A-tier villain in the grand scheme of Marvel Comics, but they do have quite an established backstory. For instance, Boomerang's real name is Freddie Myers. Once upon a time, Freddie was a professional baseball player. However, after he got kicked out of the pro baseball league and he played for accepting bribes, he became a trained, highly effective assassin. Because of his time as a pro pitcher in baseball, he was extremely skilled at throwing objects with precise accuracy. Boomerang worked for different criminal organizations throughout his life, and despite being known as Spider-Man villain, he actually fought against many Marvel superheroes. However, he often went back battling the web slinger time and time again, and he even joined the Sinister Syndicate and the Sinister Six on different occasions. Boomerang does not have any supernatural abilities or traditional powers. Similar to Hawkeye, he is essentially has highly skills when it comes to accuracy. So he was able to hone in on that. He did use different type of boomerangs to give himself an upper hand, those such as electro rings, gas rings, and razor rings. Razor rings. Tarantula, on the other hand, wasn't the villain named for the one specific person. Instead, he was a mantle that multiple characters picked up throughout the years. However, the most common person to act as Tarantula and battle Spider-Man was Anton Miguel Rodriguez. Anton came to the United States and became a professional criminal and came face to face with Spider-Man briefly, but he was no match for the superhero. So he willingly tried to recreate Spidey powers through different testing, experimental, ultimately trying it on himself. Essentially, Anton became a human spider. Literally, he died suicide by cop after I don't know if I can say that word. By cop after human, his humanity escaped him. Most likely, both Tarantula and Boomerang will only have minor roles in the upcoming film, and it's possibly that they will be included in a montage at the beginning of the film to catch fans of what Spider-Man is doing. Yeah, I think these guys are gonna be, kind of those, low tier villains. They're just gonna come around and they're gonna show, what Spider-Man is about when it comes to, crime in the city, and that fits very well on what Spider-Man is gonna be doing. He's that friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and talking about, what Spider-Man is doing in this, what the movie's gonna be about. That we finally got a brand new Synopsis, an official Synopsis from Marvel itself, talking about what Spider-Man Synopsis confirms, jump reveals Peter Parker's next battle is going to be. I'm going to read it off to you guys. This is from Marvel Studios. So pretty much Marvel Studios put out a statement, a Synopsis. Marvel Studios is proud to present the latest volume in its unclaimed art of the movie series as Spider-Man swings back onto the silver screen. 4 years have gone by since we last caught up with our friendly neighborhood hero. Peter Parker is no more, but Spider-Man as the top of his game, keeping New York City safe. These are going well for an anonymous hero until an unusual trail of crime pulls him into a web of mystery larger than he's ever faced before. In order to take in on what's ahead, Spider-Man not only needs to be at the top of his physical and mental game, but he must also be prepared to face the repercussion of his past. As Spider-Man Brand New Day wows moviegoers and the world over, discover the behind-the-scenes magic of the film's visual development, from early concept sketches to final character designs. Explore environments, costumes, and exclusive insight from the next chapter for the Marvel's neighborhood hero. Guys, I can't wait for this film. I'm more excited of Spider-Man Brand New Day than I am of Doom. Of Doomsday. I really am. Spider-Man is my favorite. Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel character of all time. My top three, superheroes of all time. I love Spider-Man. And doing this where everyone forgot who Spider-Man was, is gonna really gonna give him a fresh new start. No one knows who he is. He's struggling because his girl probably has someone else, which is pretty much confirmed. His friends don't know who he is. His uncle has been dead. His aunt died a while ago. Died 4 years ago. And no one knows who he is. He's probably in college, struggling. The college life, balancing that with being your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, keeping the area of New York City pretty safe. He's doing a pretty good job, doing his own thing. He's not part of the Avengers. The Avengers don't know who he is. We do know that the Punisher and Hulk is going to be a part of this film. We don't know what capacity is going to be Banner or is it going to be Hulk, that they're going to be interacting with each other. But we shall see, guys. I'm very excited for this. It's going to give Spider-Man a fresh new look, and also there's been a lot of, speculations, almost confirmations, but not official confirmation that, Tom Holland Spider-Man he's going to be having natural web shooters that can be coming out of his hands rather than having the cartridges that he makes himself. And he's actually going to be cycling into, what are they calling? I guess a spider has 4 or 5 cycles or whatnot, and he's actually going to be, becoming one with the spider. Pretty much, I think that he can be turning into a spider, and his body's going to be going through changes. And I'm pretty sure that they've done this in the comic books where he can turn into a spider, morph back and whatnot. And maybe they have a crazy scene like, those movies, like those horror movies that, people have body transformations. I don't know. I think that might be far reaching for my taste, because I would love that, but I do think that's not going to happen. But there's rumors that, Peter Parker is gonna be going through a body transformation too, so I think they might do something with that, guys. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about Spider-Man Brand New Day, Synopsis, and the leaks of the villains, and let me know you guys' thoughts down below. I will see you guys next time. Peace.